So, I suppose you'll be leaving now. The words lingered between them, fragile as frost. He adjusted the strap at his shoulder, lingering longer than necessary, as if committing every detail of the cottage to memory. He said softly. I can't very well intrude on your hospitality forever, much as I might like to. Ivy's hands twisted together at her waist. The quiet that followed was thick, awkward, and heavy with everything neither of them quite knew how to say. You've been a lovely hostess, he added, voice warm, sincere. Well, Ivy cleared her throat. I have something for you. Or, well, not for you exactly. I didn't make it. It was already yours. I just added to it. Her words tangled over themselves as she hurried on, cheeks burning. Just as a thank you for, well, everything. She hesitated, then winced. Oh, but maybe I shouldn't have touched your things. Gods, what if that was a mistake? She thrust the coat toward him, suddenly unable to meet his eyes. Here, it's nothing, truly. I just did it while you were sleeping. She swallowed. It's a charm for protection, so that the next time you're traveling, maybe the road will be kinder to you. He felt the magic immediately, subtle, gentle, stitched into the seams like a quiet promise. But it's your coat, Ivy rushed on, voice shaking. And I shouldn't have sewn magic into it without asking. That makes some people uncomfortable. If you don't like it, I can take it out. I really can. He didn't interrupt. He just stood there, stunned. When was the last time, he wondered, that someone thought of me like this? Thank you, he said at last, voice rougher than he meant it to be. Ivy blinked, startled. Oh, you're welcome. Another silence, softer this time. So, she ventured, staring very intently at the floorboards. I suppose I'll see you in town, sometime, or maybe not. I don't go out much, and I tend to bother people. He smiled, a small, honest thing. Ivy, he said quietly, you saved my life. You opened your home to me. I'll never forget that. He paused at the door, then looked back over his shoulder. I will see you again. The door closed behind him, the sound gentle but final. He took only a few steps into the forest before turning once more, eyes tracing the crooked roofline, the thin curl of smoke rising into the pale sky. Such a charming home, he murmured. I'll have to remember every tree and root in this forest, so I can find it again. That roof's going to need a proper fix. Inside, Ivy watched through the window until his shape disappeared among the trees. Well, she whispered, exhaling slowly. There he goes. She glanced down at Thistle, curled warm at her feet. You've got the house to yourself again, Thistle, she said, forcing a laugh. Back to normal, back to normal. But it didn't feel normal. Funny how things change. Funny what can happen without warning. One moment can be so dark, so lonely, and the next... He walked through the woods with a strange lightness in his chest. Such a curious lass, he thought. She reminded him of a deer, elusive, shy, ever watchful, gentle, graceful, intuitive, and terribly afraid. No matter how softly you speak, no matter how slowly you approach, always poised to run. And who could blame her? It takes a great deal of time to earn a deer's trust. He smiled to himself. Good thing he was a patient man.